What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Young and Cool. Today we're looking at the top 8 creepiest kids movies of all time. At number 8, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from 1971.
Hang on, where are we going?
I don't know, but I don't like the looks of that tunnel up there. Hey, Wonka, I want off!
Round the world and home again. That's the sailor's way.
The Mel Stewart directed, Gene Wilder starring adaptation of the Roald Dahl novel was pretty weird all around, Oompa Loompas. But the sequence that conjured nightmares for the generations was a psychedelic tunnel trip below. It's so scary, in fact, that I actually had to look away for that entire scene until I was like 14. Yikes. At number 7, Labyrinth from 1986. Directed by Jim Henson and produced by George Lucas, this fantastical journey through the Goblin King's never-ending maze looked lighthearted, singing Dancing Muppets, David Bowie, but was chock full of the bizarre Jennifer Connelly's 14-year-old protagonist, Sarah, who fell into pits full of green, slimy hands, met critters who ripped their own bodies apart, and found herself in an M.C. Escher painting, all while trying to rescue her stolen baby brother from Goblin King Bowie. At number 6, All Dogs Go to Heaven from 1989. All Dogs Go to Heaven was about death, revenge, heaven, and hell. It featured a nightmare sequence in which canine protagonist Charlie found himself in hell, sinking into a lava lake in a boat made of skeletons as small gargoyle demons tortured him. In the end of the movie, Charlie actually does die and go to hell. There's a scene where his ghost comes to say goodbye to Anne-Marie, and the whole screen turns red as a dragon demon thing materializes to show us for sure that he's ended up in the bad place. He repents and goes to heaven in the last scene, but the child traumatizing image has already been done. At number 5, Coraline. The poster for this 3D stop-motion film bears the words, "Be careful what you wish for." It's the story of a girl who wishes for a different life and is granted her wish when she crawls through a door into the other world. Then things go terribly wrong. At number 4, The Secret of Nymph from 1982. The film adaptation of Robert C. O'Brien's award-winning book was another Don Bluth. It's the story of Mouse Mrs. Brisby and her frantic search to move her children to safety as plowing season threatens to destroy her home. Along the way, she uncovers NIMH's National Institute of Mental Health horrific animal testing past and meets the world's most terrifying owl. At number 3, The Brave Little Toaster from 1988. This Disney film is supposed to be an incredible journey with vacuums and lamps instead of cats and dogs, but demonic clown nightmares and the horrific junkyard scene rendered it much less cuddly. At number 2, The Dark Crystal from 1982.
Glorious. Farmlings.
Aside from being one of the darkest children movies of all time, the Frank Oz and Jim Henson directed puppet film is also one of the most beautiful. Taking place in, quote, a land of wonder, is the story of a nearly extinct race, the Gelfings, who are trying to restore a missing shard to the Dark Crystal and establish unity among the races of their world. The bizarre-shaped Skeksis are the objects of terror here as they die and decompose before our eyes, eat the tendons of small animals, and suck the souls and then drink them out of the creatures they capture. Oof. And at number 1, Watership Down from 1978. This is the most terrifying movie I watched as a child, hands down, and probably the second darkest bunny movie ever after Donnie Darko. Rabbit Fiber has a vision in which the fields around his warren are covered in blood, so he and his brother Hazel set off on a disaster-fraught journey, trying and failing to avoid cats, foxes, dogs, rat-infested cemeteries, and the powerful rabbit police state enforcers, the Osla. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching this video of Young and Cool. If you enjoyed, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and have a great day.